Yo, it's the 1409 podcast. I go by the name of KT. Welcome to episode 109. We got special guests in here, lawyer slash singer slash podcaster slash strong woman. We got Miss Alexcia M, Plummer in the 1409 tonight. How you doing, man?
What's up, KT? I am well. Thank you for having me here on the 1409 podcast.
Thank you for letting us have you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like how you said that. I am a strong Black woman, and I am so thankful that you have me on. Today is the last day of Women's History Month, so it is an honor again to be here on your platform.
Yeah, salute to all the strong women out there.
Yes.
Bringing this thing out with a bang, for sure.
Hey.
You could have been anywhere in the world. Chose to be with 1409. What was you going to say?
No, I was just saying, today was a good day. How was your day today?
It was good. It was a busy day, but it was still a good day nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
Every day I get to handle what I need to handle. It's a good day in my book.
I heard that.
All right. We got the intro a little bit out the way. You know, we're going to get more into what you got going on. But before we do that, let's get to the...
Hey. Everybody. Okay. I got my shot glass here ready.
All right.
And my bottle. Let me pour up. We could be anywhere in the world, and we're here at 1409 Podcast and at the Migos house. Casamigos.
Casamigos. Hold on, let me cut this air on. It's hot as hell in here. I've been running around. Hold on.
And we're about to take shots? Oh, yeah, please do that.
Had to cut that thing on real quick, but you know.
Say, that's funny, because where are you?
You know, I'm out in the San Antonio area, but I'm away from home right now, so I'm in Missouri right now. But you can't tell I'm in another location because the background is the same.
Oh, because you just turned on your air conditioner, and I have my little desk fan heater on my feet. So I'm cold and you hot. No, I'm hot. You cold. No, you're hot. I'm cold. That's right. I said it right the first time. I haven't even. It's shot time. So If I'm already backwards, I'm excited about this episode.
What you want to toast to? We let the guests do the toast. What you want to toast to tonight?
Okay. Let's take a shot to a great episode. A great episode 109.
All right, let's get to it then.
All right.
You heard my heartbeat.
Ooh. You know what? Can I shout out 2 Black-owned liquors? Because I wish I had them here, but this was like the closest thing. But one is Island John Vodka. I just heard about this vodka maybe 2 weeks ago. I interviewed Simone Royale. She's a singer down in Atlanta from Houston, Texas. And she is a brand ambassador for them. And I was like, oh, that is so hot. Like, I'm not a vodka person, but I still wanted to get it. And then Brow Brothers, they make a bourbon. They're out of Kentucky. So I just want to shout them out because that liquor will be part of my cabinet soon. But for right now, we have the Casamigos.
Oh man, I gotta tap in with the Black-owned liquor. Definitely the bourbon. Kentucky bourbon.
Yeah.
Episode of Simone Royale. That's the episode from March 17th, right?
Yes, that was the latest episode. Yes.
Oh yeah. Dope content for sure.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? So what are 3 things people may not know about you? No, before we do that, we gotta do the trivia. Okay.
Oh, okay.
You from Louisiana, right?
Yes.
What part?
From Baton Rouge, went to school in New Orleans.
You from Baton Rouge?
Yes.
Okay.
Say from the big dirty South, yes.
You from Baton Rouge? Okay, let me think of a Baton Rouge question. What was the last year that LSU won a national football championship? The last 2 years, actually. What were the last?
Ooh, I do not know that. However, I will redeem myself by saying that LSU won the championship, the basketball championship in 2019. How about that? Get the get. Get the get. Get the
Football
get. Get the get.
Is that men or women's? I don't follow the basketball, but I
It
know
was
they
the
won.
men's. Yeah, the men's basketball.
And who's your favorite Baton Rouge artist besides yourself?
Ooh, besides myself, there's so many. So, okay, so one of my bestest friends, her name is Kiana Linnell. She is in the Baton Rouge area. She is a phenomenal jazz singer. So she would be like my number one Louisiana singer. And if I'm gonna get ratchet with it, of course I gotta go Boosie. Yeah, so I'm just gonna, but I also like Wayne, but I would say Boosie over Wayne.
That Boosie be hitting, ain't it?
Yes. What's that?
You know,
yes.
Man, let me tell you. I'm trying to find this song real quick, but I can't find it. Oh, I'm on the wrong album. Hold up. One of my favorite Boosie songs. I can't play the whole song because of copyright things, but
right.
This right here. That's all you get. That's all you get. That's all you gonna get. Hold on, I'm good.
You know, it's just like get a little jig in you. You know, yeah. He can be off the wall, but I can appreciate a good, jig. Yes. All
right, that's all you get. I don't want no copyright problems. I don't want no copyright smoke out here.
I hear you.
You'll be on our ass. Facebook be on our ass.
I but guess you.
Guess what though? We got Mr. GualaMeetsWorld in the building.
Hey, what's up?
Mr. GualaMeetsWorld up in here. You know what I'm saying? He be in here real soon. He probably getting something right there. But yeah.
Okay.
What are 3 things people may not know about you?
Okay. 3 things. 1, I can be seen in 3 different bands, depending on where I am in the world. Well, if I'm in the Midwest, in Indiana, I'm in the Velocity Districts. If I'm in Michigan, I'm in 496 West. If I am in Dubai, I am in Afro Nation.
Dubai.
Yes.
You ever been to Giza?
Yeah. No, I have not. Oh, yes, I have. I was thinking, I don't know why I was thinking of Greece. Yes. You know what? We could talk about it later. We could talk about that later because I was following on your last episode. You were talking, and I figured you were talking about Giza because that's the African restaurant, right? And they also serve. Well, it's an African restaurant, and on Fridays they do brunch, and they play African music, right?
I don't know about the brunch, but yeah, that's it fits the description of what I'm talking
about. Yes. So those are the 3. Those are, I guess that's 1. Another one, my grandma used to babysit Nate Dogg. I thought that was kind of random. What? Yeah, right? That's random. I'm sorry? No, this is my dad's mom who lives in Clarksville, Mississippi. So it makes sense. I was like, oh, wow. So my uncles played with Nate Dogg out in the yard. I was like, wow, Granny. Him? Like, because my grandma's like the sweetest, like, church singer. And then to think Nate Dogg was at your house, okay, that's cool.
So Nate Dogg spent some time in Mississippi, huh?
Yeah, because I think he is from Clarksville, Mississippi.
And that's another right there. That's I guess he
I'm giving
migrated.
you content, right?
Giving gems. You dropping some history right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Glad to share. Yeah. And one more for you, because it just was official today. I am your newest favorite notary public. As of today, I am commissioned for 8 years. So that's 3 things that people may not know about me.
So you commissioned till 2029.
Yes. So if you're in Indiana and need something notarized, hit me up. Basically.
Already. That's dope. You need some documents notarized. Make sure you tap in.
Yes.
Kind of lady right here, you know what I'm saying?
Hit me up, please.
GualaMeetsWorld in the building. What's happening?
Yo, it's your boy GualaMeetsWorld. No, just what's up?
What's up? What's up? I think you're a shot behind us, Guala.
Said what? I'm a shot behind
you. You're a shot behind us.
I'll take a shot of air with y'all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You want to share a little bit more about your background, like what it was like growing up in Louisiana and things of that nature? Feel free to share anything about your upbringing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So y'all are from Texas. Have you ever been to Louisiana?
I'm from South Carolina. I just live in Texas.
I'm from South Carolina.
Oh, South Carolina. My bad, y'all. South Kakalaki, what's happening? So still South. Okay, so growing up in Louisiana, I think about my family. I have a huge family. Growing up in the country, so it was a bunch of, we used to ride horses all the time and go-karts because we had acres of land, and just playing outside with my cousins. Boiling crawfish. This Friday is Good Friday, so a tradition will be going to the country, riding horses, boiling crawfish, cooking out, just being with my family. Just last weekend, they were out on the lake, swimming in the lake, riding jet skis. So family oriented. Of course, Mardi Gras season, we're always going to, New Orleans. So we have family. I have family in New Orleans as well. I'm from Baton Rouge. So yeah, when I think about growing up in Louisiana, I have fun, especially when I moved to New Orleans. I went to school at Loyola in New Orleans. And that's where, I feel like I blossomed and became the singer I am, or part of the singer, because I still grew. Just fun. It's slower than Baton Rouge, especially is slower than most cities. But it has its pockets, especially like I said, if you're family oriented, my family is everything to me. Like even though I'm here in Indiana, we still communicate. I know exactly what's going on, all the time. So
you got your ears to the streets.
Yes, shout out to my people though. I have a cousin who is a representative, and another cousin who's a councilwoman in Baton Rouge. So when I think about Louisiana, I think about, of course, my family and just growing up and enjoying. I love the experiences my family gave me. So, yeah, that was food. If I don't know, if you don't hear anything else, food. And so I tell everybody, if you ever go to Louisiana, if you're planning to go to Louisiana, Don't worry about gaining weight. Just eat until your belly cannot take any more because the food is amazing. So whatever, do your thing.
Do you get full off of crawfish?
Oh my gosh, like after like 5 pounds or so, and with some potatoes and corn and sausage and everything else, eventually.
How long it take? About 2 hours?
I mean, like, okay, so when I go home, I legit go to Tony's Seafood. So I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all go to Baton Rouge, if y'all fly into Baton Rouge, go to Tony's. The line may be long, whatever. Go get you some crawfish. Go get some crawfish etouffee. So I get about 5 pounds of crawfish, a little bowl of crawfish etouffee, about 2 links of boudin, and about, I ain't gonna lie, about 20 boudin balls. So eating all of that, like, okay, all of the other stuff besides the crawfish, I can't do like in one night, but definitely the 5 pounds I can do, talking to my mama, talking to my cousins or whatever who came over. So maybe about an hour, 2 hours of just sitting and eating and talking or whatever. Yeah. How about you? Because it sounds like crawfish.
I just know it's a lot of work, so I don't really mess with them.
No,
it's too much work for me.
It's so good. It's so good. Suck the head and eat the ass. I mean, that's what we say.
Oh man. How you eat crawfish?
Come on, how do you eat crawfish, KT?
I don't know. You tell me. I'm not too experienced with crawfish eating.
It's
obviously not you. What you say you do it?
You got to suck the head. You break it open, suck the head, and then eat the ass. That's it.
Shit and all, huh?
I mean, oh no. You know what? Okay, let's back up. Yes, you break it open, clean it a little bit, and then eat the ass. There you go.
You are eating ass, huh?
I mean, I didn't know that's what this podcast was about.
You brought it up.
I mean, that's a saying, though.
Hey, we don't judge on the 1409.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Can I look, Guala? Have anybody ever told you that you look like Jackie Long?
Esquire. Yeah, they tell me that all the time.
Really? Okay. Because I was like, oh my God, is this Jackie Long? Because yeah, you look best.
I got Google.
Esquire from ATL.
Oh, that's him?
Yeah.
You got Picasso in your head. Oh no, man. Maybe with the beanie on, yeah, I can see that. I can see a little bit. Hey, to me, he looked like Martin Lawrence.
Oh no. Go right now. Go put up on your story Jackie Long and this photo of right here and ask, do I look like Jackie Long? And I promise you, Jackie Long is your doppelganger.
Oh man, crazy is somebody watched episode I think 2 nights ago, and they told me I look like Jackie Long.
You sure do.
Hey.
Oh, wifey said she could see that too. She said,
see?
Wow.
Thank you. Yes.
I be looking like a lot of people. I done heard I look like Wayne Brady. Somebody told me I look like Big Sean. Like, they be saying all kind of stuff.
Okay. I don't know. But still, since the first time and today, I still say Jackie Long. So if he ever need like somebody to play a role, that's you here. Like you have to audition.
I got it.
You got Picasso in your house. So you say you got into the singing at Loyola, right? That's when you discovered your passion for singing.
Oh, I think before that, because I went to Loyola for music, but I think like the earliest memory I remember like thinking was probably kindergarten. And it was my kindergarten teacher, Miss Sandy. And she heard me singing because, you know, during the morning assembly, we would do the Pledge of Allegiance and then some patriotic song. And she's like, oh, yeah, you can sing, huh? And I was like, I guess, you know. So whatever age, what's that, 5 maybe? Kindergarten was when I knew. And then growing up, my grandma, like I was saying earlier, my grandma on my dad's side, she's a church singer. So whenever I would visit her, I would always sing with her. And then throughout school, growing up, I was always in choir, then got to high school in choir as well, auditioned for the top choir. I was able to sing at Carnegie Hall. And then, yeah, went to Loyola on a music scholarship and so on and so forth. So it was where, like, at Loyola, where I met the people who like honed my abilities now. Not to say that my voice coach before didn't, you know, help that, but yeah, it was Loyola.
Okay. What's your favorite thing to sing?
Favorite thing? I don't know. I love Anita Baker. Whitney Houston's my absolute favorite singer. But yeah, Anita Baker, because she's just like so soulful. Some Sade, Erykah Badu. I'm thinking about my set list. It just really depends on my mood, really. But yeah, my go-to will probably be like an Anita Baker or Erykah Badu, somewhere just
some
chill.
soul in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get the same old love.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What songs were popping when you were in kindergarten?
In kindergarten? I cannot remember. If you said 5th grade, so 5th grade was the first time that I sang solo. And that was for my DARE graduation. And I sang a Whitney Houston song, The Greatest Love of All. So
go ahead and hit a little bit for us.
I can't remember. The Greatest Love of All? Really?
You can sing whatever, shit. We just want to hear you sing.
You want to hear me sing? Let's do I know. Clear out my throat. How about this? KT, you like Whitney Houston? Anita Baker.
You gonna sing Sweet Love by Anita Baker?
Ooh, if you want to listen to Sweet Love, you can actually. So I'm not, but if you want to hear me sing Sweet Love, you. No. Because I want you to get like a whole band vibe with Sweet Love. So I want you to go and Google my other band, 496 West. You can do it now or whenever. 496 West is the band in Michigan. So I recorded Sweet Love with them. So you can hear me sing Sweet Love there.
Interesting.
Yes.
496 West. Sweet
496 West, yes. And it's on the CD auxiliary lane. So if you want to hear me sing Sweet Love, that's where you can hear that.
So you're not singing nothing right now, is what you're saying?
Oh, okay. How about I believe in you and me. I believe that we will be in love eternally. Well, as far as I can see, you will always be the woman for me. Oh, yes, you will. And I believe in dreams again. I believe that love would never end. And like the river finds the sea, I was lost. Now I'm free. 'Cause I believe in you and me.
Oh,
Thank you.
hey. Okay, I see you. I see you right there.
Thank you.
You have a beautiful, soulful voice. I hear the soul in your voice. I just hear it.
Oh, thank you.
I almost lifted up out my chair.
You're so silly.
Hey, guess what though?
What's up?
Check this out.
Yes, with all my heart, I love you, baby. Stay with me, and you will see my arms will hold you, baby. Never leave, 'cause I believe I'm in love. Sweet love, you're calling out your name. I feel no shame, I'm in love. Sweet love, don't you ever go away. It'll always be this way. Let's go closer to you. I will be all that you need, just trust.
Okay, you out here killing. You thought we were gonna play it right now? We're gonna play that thing right now. We're gonna play it right now.
Yeah. So yeah, big shout out to 496 West in Michigan. I actually interviewed them on my podcast, I think 2 episodes ago. Yeah, so shout out to them. Al McKenzie, he was our pianist for that recording and during that time. And he was also Anita Baker's music director. So it was like such a blessing to be able to record with him and play with him. So, and he's now, unfortunately, has gone on to glory. So yeah, big shout out to 496 West and to the late, great Al McKenzie.
Hey, love it.
Yeah, that band was on point.
Thank you. Yeah, so if y'all need a band down in South Kakalaki or wherever, please reach out.
Yeah, I'm trying to do a live show with a live band,
Okay.
I want to do an album with a live band too.
Oh, that would be dope.
World. Yeah, GualaMeetsWorld Unplugged.
Yes.
Yeah, that's one of my goals to do.
Yes, I love it. Please, I will be in the audience. If it's one of my favorite Unplugged albums is the Lauryn Hill Unplugged album. I would have loved to have been in the crowd. So yeah, thank you. If If you ever do that, Guala, please invite me.
I got you.
Yeah. Shout out to your listeners, to the viewers. I can't see who's all watching or whatever, but thank you. Thank you, Randolph.
Young Dolph out here. Young Dolph Randolph Gregg out here. What's happening? Oh man.
Hey.
Hey. I was about to say, I forgot what I was gonna say. Damn. Anywho, we can move on because I forgot what I was gonna say.
What? I mean, does that mean you need to take another shot, or?
I mean, it ain't no problem. I got it. I got it on me.
Let me
I mean, we're at the 30-minute mark.
Hold on. Let me get something.
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
take a real one with you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, we can make that happen.
I'm gonna drink some water while Guala.
Okay. You give me time to open my bottle and open my bottle.
So I had to lubricate so I can get prepared for this next shot.
So where can they find your music with your band? It's on YouTube? Is it on streaming platforms as well, like audio streaming platform, like 496 Band?
Yes, you can find 496 West. Again, you can Google 496 West, and you can find actually on their website, 496west.com. Purchase a CD on CD Baby, on Amazon, on all streaming platforms. Let's see. The band I'm currently in right now, the Velocity District. We're here in Lafayette, Indiana, and we're mainly on Facebook. And so you'll see upcoming shows. An upcoming show is April. Oh, yes, that's actually tomorrow. April is tomorrow. April 30th. So I guess a month from now is International Jazz Day. So we will be at the Lafayette Art Museum, hosting International Jazz Day at the Art Museum. So, of course, COVID is here, so we won't be able to have the show like live in person. But on Facebook, you'll be able to. There you go. You'll be able to watch our live stream. Okay, so Guala is ready. All right. So Guala, I couldn't really see it. Guala, what are you drinking?
I'm gonna take a shot of Jameson.
Oh, J-Mo in the building. All right. Hold on. I need to pull mine again. Ooh, that's a big old shot.
Ooh, wee. Oh no, don't pull none out. Don't be
because I still have work tomorrow morning. I don't know about y'all.
But most definitely got work in the morning.
All right. So
set 14 alarms, you'll be all right.
Oh no. But you know what's funny? My alarm clock goes off at 6 o'clock, but I don't actually get out of bed until 8 o'clock. So I guess that's about 14 alarms, right?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Guala, what's this shot to?
To the art of creativity. You're a creator, a content creator with the music and the podcasting. So just to all the creators, content creators.
I can get behind that. Oops.
Hey. Hey. All right, what led to the creation of your podcast?
Ooh, I say, can I get a minute to inhale?
Water.
Okay. AMPsConnected podcast was birthed 5 years ago, but in my head, probably 8 years ago, because I love to travel and I meet like the dopest people everywhere I go. Like even this connection here, I don't really know y'all, so I cannot wait to have y'all on AMPsConnected podcast where I can connect with y'all. But in my life experiences, everywhere I've traveled, it's always been one of the greatest life experiences. And again, I've always met like pretty dope people. So I just started, my first episode was, he would not call himself a DJ, but everybody else would call him a DJ because he spins on the ones and twos. DJ Mike T down in Baton Rouge, Louisiana was my first guest. And I just thought he was like the dopest DJ, not DJ that that was the first episode. So that it was during my life sabbatical that I launched my podcast. Like, and my life sabbatical was after law school, had taken the bar, and I did not know what I was doing in my life. Like, what's happening? And I still had this podcast idea in my head. I had traveled, I think at this time, I think I had already traveled to Dubai and like was living there for a couple months. And then I moved back to the States. And I really realized, like, everywhere I go, somehow the universe just puts me right in the middle of the dopest people. And so I thought, why not share the stories of these people? You know, and most of them are independent artists. So it was like, I can share your story. How did you get to where you are today? And also promote you as the creator, the leader, the thinker, whoever you are. I want to share your story and just encourage people that they can do what you are doing, because here you are. And then again, like the connected part, because this is a worldwide podcast, and because I love to travel both domestically and internationally, I figured, okay, I'm here in Indiana. Y'all are 1409 podcast. Y'all are in South Carolina. So if you need, I don't know, an artist, if you need something in, let's say, a photographer in New York, and you're just so happen to be in New York, but you don't know a photographer, you can go on my website, look at New York, and see that I've actually interviewed a photographer from New York, you know, and that's just somebody that you may not know, but here's her story. Shout out, I'm thinking of her. I see her, Boogie Down from the Bronx. Why can't I think of her name right now? But yeah, so that's really where, how AMPsConnected podcast was birthed. Just my passions, just melding them all together on one platform and website.
Oh, really? I like the background you have on there too. That's real dope right there.
Yeah, this.
No, I'm talking. Yeah, this too. But I'm talking about like when you put it on Instagram and you showing like the background on there when you promote the episode.
Oh yeah. Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you.
That's dope.
Because I am not a graphic designer, but shout out to Canva, because
we use that too. We use that for sure.
Yeah.
So you've been traveling and meeting these amazing people. Mm-hmm. How do you decide if they're going to be guests on the podcast? What's your process?
One thing, like, we have to have some type of connection. I believe and that's both in timing and timing is everything, really. But mostly, like, if we connect, I'll do a little research or whatever. And if I'm interested, then 9 times out of 10, then I'm going to have an interview with you, or like at least a good podcast interview, because there's nothing like a boring podcast, right? Because it's hard for me as a host to keep the conversation moving if I'm not interested in the person. And so I learned that very quickly. But mostly, like, if you have a website, because nowadays it's so easy to get a website. So if I can Google you or look you up on Instagram, if you have a website, then 9 times out of 10, if you have some presence, because if not, and I think it was confirmed on maybe 3 episodes ago when I interviewed Desiree. I can't think of Desiree's last name right now, but she's a publicist. And I asked her the same, like, how do you know when it's time to represent, or when should a potential client come to you? And she said it herself, like, when the person has content. And so I appreciated her response. And so I'll relay the same to you. Like, one, if I'm interested in you, and if you have something for me to share with other people, like, why would other people be interested in you just because you want to be heard on the podcast? So does the rest of the world, so the rest of the world want to be on TV. So does the rest of the world want to be famous. But do you have anything to show for it? And I hope I don't sound like a snob in saying that, but if you are serious about your craft, then you should have some type of content, even if it's 2 episodes. You should have something so I can see that you're serious about your work. And like, I'm always willing to help, of course, but I think that's really my process. Mainly if I'm interested, and then if you have some type of content. So like when I was gonna say you and I, but y'all and I, when we connected, there was some interest. I love, one of my favorite things to do is like podcast mashups. So I didn't realize really the first time that I was going to be on 1409. I thought it was going to be like a literal mashup, but I love this as well. You're interviewing me, and I like the flow of y'all's process. And so I can't wait to have y'all just as a podcaster, just talking about your experience as podcasters. And I'm interested in that, like, because maybe I can learn something from y'all. And that's what I want to offer to my listeners, the connectors. That's what I call my hive out there, the connectors.
Shout out to the connectors.
Hey.
Connectors.
Yes, because we are connected. We are connecting the world, because I do believe we are all connected in some way. And if we can like really digest that and know that even though y'all are in South Carolina, we are still connected. There's some vibration here where I can help you, you can help me in some type of way. So why not just go on and connect the world so we all can love on each other and know each other and can use each other as a resource. So that's AMPsConnected podcast.
Already.
Hey.
I love that energy, for real.
How many episodes do you have on for the listeners out there?
I was gonna say 51. Don't make me. How many, y'all? I don't even know. Now I feel like a bad podcaster because I don't know how many episodes I have. 51 maybe? Oh gosh. Is it 51?
51?
Is it 51?
We go with 51.
Okay, we can go with 51. Because now I'm embarrassed. Let me see.
He's just supposed to say a number and then just be confident.
No, because I don't want to lie to y'all. Okay. Okay. I know my stuff. It is 51. I know what I'm doing.
What'd you do for episode 50? You did something special for your 50th episode, or?
I did not. Was that like a thing to do? Maybe I should have. But I would say shout out. Okay, yeah, maybe episode 50 was a big episode because it was with 496 West, which is the band in Michigan. So, yeah, I would say that's a big part of my life. So that was a huge part of my life. When you ask, when you are serious about something, when you want something, when you in your gut know that this is what you want, the universe, the Lord, source, energy, whatever you want to name it, listens. And so I'll say that's a big episode for me because I connected with 496 West. That was my third year of law school. And I was so frustrated. Like, I loved that I went to law school, but I remember thinking my life is on hold right now. I really would like to be singing right now. And I lived above a bar, Lafayette Brewing Company. And on whatever night it was, they used to have karaoke night. And so I would go down, have a beer, sing a song or two. And I remember going down this particular night and I saw one of the band members. And I was like, oh, because I knew the band like from around town. And so I was like, oh, that's the saxophone player in 496 West. I wonder if I got on this mic, if he heard me, and then miraculously I will be in 496 West. Well, here we are today, and I'm in 496 West, so that actually happened. And it was just, so I mean, no, I did not do a big celebration, but definitely for episode 100, it would be so dope if I was able to have like a live show for episode 100, like somewhere in the world. That would be kind of dope.
Yeah, you can.
Yes.
And to about to do it.
Yes. I like that energy.
You can make the live show happen for sure. Like wherever you want to be at, you can make that shit happen. I promise you.
Yes. But like Ariel said, I want to be where the people are. Because hopefully COVID will be, gone. Yes. Because that would be kind of cool. It's March. So 9 more months until the new year, 9, 10. So 10 more months until I would like to host a trip to Dubai. So maybe like in 10 months, I could do like a episode, but that would be more than 50 episodes if I did an episode a week, right? I don't do math. So if any one of y'all do math, how many weeks?
You said 10 months?
Yeah, 10 months.
It's 52 weeks in a year, so it'll be less than 50.
That'll be 48 episodes from now if you do an episode a week.
So
maybe not.
I can think of something. I think that would be kind of
44. Cool. It'll be between 44, 48 episodes from now.
All right.
So 50, you'll be right there,
Okay. So how about this? I'm going to put that out in the atmosphere that my 50th episode will be a live episode in Dubai.
Your 100th episode?
Yes. Thank you, KT. My 100th episode will be in Dubai. That would be dope. Because, as I said earlier, I did hear y'all talking about Dubai is almost like my I don't want to say my second home, but like my heart is definitely in Dubai. Like I would
when you in the Middle East, do you feel more connected, like spiritually, mentally, to the universe, to the world?
I feel more relaxed, definitely. Dubai was just like a growing experience for me. And I can't remember her name from y'all's last episode. But what was it? Work hard, travel well. Shout out to her. But like, I wish she would have had like a longer trip, or at least somebody who was from there who could give her like a quick little tour. Like if I were there, I could give her like a 24-hour quick tour, just, so she wouldn't have had that experience. Because yes, Dubai is very expensive, because when they talk about Arab money, it's real. So like when, it's real. Kids 15, 14 years old jumping out of Range Rovers. And it's like, oh, okay. cool. And like, I know we have that here in America. Some kids are, but it's like not all of your country is doing this, So I understand if you go there and don't really know where to hang out. And I know, KT, you said it yourself, like you were prepared. You were prepared to be there to do what you want to do or whatever. So like to someone who's just stopping over, here's your warning, be prepared. Because it is expensive. That's just what it is.
Most definitely. But yeah, you gotta be prepared for what's gonna go on out there. What would you say the ultimate goal of AMPsConnected is?
Get really people connected, man. No, I'm just
like, yes. Like to really connect the world. Like I'm building a hub. My website. You can go in there and see like by location. So last week was Texas, USA, or even in Egypt or Dubai or Atlanta, wherever, I just really want to be like the spot where you go and find artists in these different areas that you would like to connect with, or just to highlight these different artists who may be just starting out, independent artists who may not have the spotlight that they should have right now. So the ultimate goal too is to be able to travel the world with my podcast and connect the world through artists sharing their life stories.
Ooh. Got to do that.
Right.
That question for sure. We love to see it.
Because it was it was like a mix between Anthony Bourdain and Oprah. Because Anthony Bourdain, he traveled the world. I am a foodie. So just so y'all know, when y'all come on AMPsConnected podcast, be ready to tell me where I should go when I come to South Carolina to eat. Because I love to eat. Growing up in Louisiana, like I said before, we ate all the time. So like having this Anthony Bourdain approach, and then Oprah Winfrey, she has this way of just connecting with people like to their soul almost, right? So like melding the two, that's what AMPsConnected podcast, that's what AMPsConnected, that's what Alexcia Plummer, if you have not seen or caught on to AMP, that's myself, that's who I am. Just travel. I love to travel. I love to eat. I love meeting new people, especially if I'm interested and it inspires my brain in some sort. Let's connect.
Most definitely. Make sure y'all tap in. AMPsConnected.com. Follow AMPsConnected on Instagram.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
When you do these in-person episodes, you should have mukbangs. Since you're a foodie.
You know what? I would love to do mukbangs, but okay, I like to cook sometimes, but I feel like that's a whole lot of cooking. But if I can get, Guala, you're onto something. If I can become an influencer and get like affiliate programs and stuff like that, you're onto something. I see y'all are with Express Men.
For sure.
Yeah. That's what's up. Yes. So like, I'm just trying to get on this same wave, being an ambassador. So if I can be an ambassador, I just said it again, ambassador. Why could I say that? I'm tongue-tied. It's the top of me goes.
Ambassador.
Yeah, and for some restaurant, I would love to do that. So yeah, we're gonna put that out in the universe too. That I'll be an influencer for restaurants, and then I can do mukbangs.
Hey, just keep tagging them and stuff, like whatever place you feel like you like. Just keep tagging them and stuff with their product. You know what I'm saying?
Will do.
And slide in their DM, ask them how to become an ambassador. They probably send you like an email or something. You can send your pitch there.
Okay. Dropping gems. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely do that right there though.
Will do. Thank you.
And you're a lawyer. You're a lawyer as well. Ooh.
So, okay, I just want to make the disclaimer. I am a lawyer because I went to law school, I studied the law, but I cannot hold myself out to be an attorney. So no, I cannot represent you because as of right now, although I passed New York bar, I am not a licensed attorney in New York, okay? I just took the Indiana bar, I was gonna say last month. Well, yeah, it's still March. So February, I took the Indiana bar. So I won't know until next month if I've passed, so that I can be a licensed attorney here in Indiana. So yes, I am a lawyer because I study the law. But to say I'm an attorney or an esquire, I am not.
You got it. You gonna pass that. You already passed it. You just waiting on the results. So you got things into existence. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I received.
What type of lawyer are you? What kind of cases are you wanting to defend?
Yeah. So, when growing up, my interest in law came because like of family issues, and I recognized the need for an attorney, but I mean, for whatever reason, there wasn't the access. And so that was probably fifth grade, probably younger than fifth grade. I'll just say fifth grade. And so I remember I used to volunteer a lot, like, and still to this day, well, not really, because I don't volunteer in schools, but when I was growing up, I used to volunteer all the time in schools. And one of the principals, I remember going to my aunt's school in Atlanta, and the principal there asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. And I said I wanted to be a lawyer and a singer. And he's like, oh, I can see you now singing your closing statement. And that really like stuck in my head, you know? And so like growing up, I always knew I was going to law school. I always had this passion for singing. And so I figured, you know, then like gaining some wisdom, I was like, okay, well, the music industry is like super fickle. So even though you may have this passion for singing, maybe you should have a backup plan. Maybe you should want to be a lawyer for the singers, you know? So going into law school, I was thinking, okay, I'll get this degree or this focus, get this certificate, and that meaning like intellectual property and international business and copyright and trademarks and stuff like that. This was my focus, thinking that once I got to law school, I would take the New York bar, move to New York, and become an attorney for the stars, you know, if I'm not a singer. Well, that didn't happen because life is just really funny. And so last year, when George Floyd was murdered, I don't know if y'all have been watching the Chauvin trial, but that's happening now. But when Chauvin murdered George Floyd last summer, we had like this huge protest. And I felt so guilty because I felt like life kept bringing me back here to Lafayette, Indiana. And I didn't know why. Like I moved here my last year of law school to finish law school for my externship. And I worked here at the courthouse. And I was like, oh, that's kind of, you know, how fortunate that I'm able to clerk for a judge when I know like all of my classmates are applying. And it was basically like, here you go. And so I became a judicial clerk for one of the judges, stayed here, worked for several judges, left, went to Dubai, came back, worked at the courthouse, left again, went back to Dubai. And then I came back in 2017. And then again, last summer, so that was 2020, I realized it just like hit me, and it made me so upset that I'm here in a town where it's predominantly white, that, you know, there are Black people here, but they're definitely discriminated against. I need to be doing something, you know? And when, again, George Floyd was murdered, I'm here in this city and we protested, and it was like, why aren't you doing anything for your people? Because after the protests, people were calling me asking for help. And I couldn't do anything. I'm not an attorney here, you know? And on top of that, there aren't any Black judges here. There aren't any Black criminal defense attorneys. There's one civil attorney here. And so putting all of that together, it was, I mean, how can I not just go on and take the bar? And so I was just saying, like, I get my bar results next month, but if I don't pass, that's not going to stop me. I took New York bar 3 times until I passed. And so I'm here to take the Indiana bar until I pass. I'm here to make sure that I get on one of those benches before I leave, because I don't plan on living here the rest of my life. I already told you I love to travel. So I'm moving abroad, like to retire. But one of my short-term, long-term goals is to become a judge here in Lafayette, Indiana. And I understand, like, no, I have not been an attorney, and I'm willing, like, I've already been in contact with several attorneys here. I know I'm guided. So I'm not, you know, really worried about, I've already, like I said, already heard, well, you haven't been an attorney. You need to be an attorney. You need to get some practice. I was a judicial clerk for how many years? So I know the court. I know how judges think. Why should I not be a judge here? And so, yeah, that's, I guess, what, if I were to answer you plainly, Guala, I don't want to defend anybody. I want to be a judge here. Plain and simple. I want to be in a big boy court, even if that's a magistrate, because you have to go to the magistrate, through the magistrate to get your bond. You have to go through the magistrate, you know, to set your initial hearings. So even if a warrant, they have to go through the magistrate. A warrant. And I don't know if that to me was like the biggest thing. You cannot go. If I were the magistrate who signed the warrant to go to Breonna Taylor's house, you know, I would not have signed that. No, but that was a no-knock warrant. So they were able to go in there without a warrant anyway. But these are all the things that I've been thinking about over the past year. And fortunately, unfortunately, 2020 COVID allowed me to like sit and like understand my life and my life purpose. So again, nope, I'm not here to defend anybody, but I would say to be a gatekeeper for justice.
Hey,
a gatekeeper for justice. And
I like that term.
You're gonna pass that Indiana bar on the first try.
Okay, okay, Lord.
Put that in the atmosphere. What's your preparation process like for studying for the bar?
Oh, Lord. Well, this one was a bit challenging because I do work 9 to 5. So let me think. So during this time I was studying for the bar, I was legit working 10-hour days so that I could condense my schedule so that I could have Fridays off, but I would work 10-hour days and then get off work about 5:30 and then go to the gym because I got to get my workout in, take a shower, whatever, and then start studying about 8, 9 o'clock latest. until about 1 o'clock in the morning. And mind you, that is, I felt, honestly, that's why I say that if I have to take it again, so be it, because I know what it takes. I know the amount of hours it took me to pass the bar. The last time the third time I took the New York bar, I knew the amount of time that it took me to pass that bar. So, so then I would study until about 8 to 1, 8 to 12, however long I could stand. Fridays, I would study all day. Saturday, Sunday, the same. Being mindful that I'm not a robot, that I cannot study 24, 48, 78 hours straight, so yeah, it's just grinding, really grinding it out, doing what you can do, doing my best.
Already, proper preparation prevents poor performance.
That's what it is. Get it in. Yeah.
Except when it comes to singing, you just gotta go in.
Oh, I mean, I try to have at least one or two tunes at the top of my head, because you never know. That was one thing, like growing up. Is it really? Oh, Lord. All right.
It's optional.
All right. I'm going to do, how about a half of a shot?
Yeah, I'm gonna consider this half. It's half of what I had last time, probably.
Okay, so I'll do half. All right.
Oh wait. All right.
He took it straight from the bottle.
No.
What can we expect from you in the near future? I know you mentioned you was gonna do a live episode in episode 100, but what else could we expect from you?
We know you're gonna be a judge, but what else?
Ooh. I guess, yeah. So with episode 100, one of my dreams is to become like a travel agent or have a travel business. And again, Dubai is like one of my favorite places to be. I feel at home, not at home there. I think it's more so one, Fernway is how I describe myself. And Fernway is a German word, so I may be mispronouncing it, but it means to have a homesickness for nowhere in general, for no place in particular. But although I do feel like that, between Louisiana and Dubai, those are like the top places like I really would like to have a residence, so for episode 100, I would like to, not only episode 100, but for the future, I would like for my podcast and for myself to meld into like a traveling agency where I host trips. So I get to travel with y'all, let y'all see the finest of the finest. And I do like to ball on a budget. So I'm not saying that you guys spend all your money, but still like have a great time, and not as what was her, Kim Hawk, that's her name, right? Yeah. So as Kim said, like, no, I'm not trying to have y'all stand in a 1-star, 2-star, but, like I would like to give people the experiences that I've had while traveling the world. So that's what I see. That's what I see for myself.
Okay. I see y'all here.
Yes. Yes.
So.
Because I see, I didn't hear you say anything about it, Guala. But KT, I know you spent some time in Dubai. So like when it happens, like even y'all come on my trip. I'll show y'all a good time. Maybe you're not interested in Dubai anymore, KT, because I heard you had like the legit experience, even the desert safari. So like, yeah, that's what one place will be Bali, Hawaii. I was thinking Hawaii after COVID.
I want to go to Bali though.
Right? Right. And my partner, she's been in this travel agency business for years. And she wanted to take me last year to both Bali and to India. But of course, COVID. So these places, that's what I see for myself, just becoming more, letting my life, how do I want to put that? Funding my life through my life passions, and traveling and music and being a voice for the people are my life passions. So that's
living my life like it's golden. Oh
yeah, shout out Jill. Jilly from Philly. Yes.
Hey, so you be doing a lot of networking. How important do you feel that is to be out here networking?
It's, I mean, definitely important. And I think definitely March and probably February, March, I kind of backed off on networking just because on one hand, so y'all remember when Summer Walker was like, oh, I don't like meet and greets. I have social anxiety. I like just stay away, right? I'm not in this for fan involvement. I totally understand that because during like when I have my gigs, I don't mind. Of course, I'll engage with the audience, with people who come up, but I get really anxious and like I'd rather just like go behind stage and not interface with people. So like sometimes that rears its head when networking, but this year also like brought me a lot of growth. So I see this year the same. Like networking is how everything is how the world evolves, how the world moves, how the world turns, right? So it's definitely important. We weren't made to be islands, whether it's like relationally, intimately, or business. We weren't made to be islands. So I definitely encourage it.
Peninsulas, maybe.
Really? I was gonna use a big word because I can't even think of the name of it right now. It's not a peninsula, but I'm being corny anyway, so whatever.
You ain't catch you talking about that song.
You ever heard that song?
What song?
You never heard it? It's
What
with
song?
UGK and Outkast.
Tell me what song.
International Players Anthem.
Yes, 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 yes. I have.
Wetness all around me. True. No island. Peninsula, maybe.
Peninsula, maybe. Yeah. I'm mad I didn't catch that reference. Whatever.
It's all good.
Whatever.
Actually, you have your podcast, but how many times have you been a guest on a podcast? Lost count?
You know what? How about this? I've been on a couple. Shout out to Be Your Own Kind, who's also here in Indiana. Let's see. I am always down to work. I am always down to collab. I'm always down to connect because I love connecting. So I don't, yeah, not many. Because to be honest with you, I realize that podcasting, people may think we just get on here and turn on the mic and it's good to go, you know? But how many emails did you send me? How many, follow-ups? How many, even, you send me these informational emails. Like it's a process, and setting up your StreamYard. it's a process. So this this year, last November, I made a promise to myself that I was going to be more intentional about growing my podcast. So it has not been many, because I can definitely say I did not show up for AMPsConnected. But this year, because I'm more in tune with my podcast and where I see that it's going, I'm here. So I'm always ready to collab, to be on other podcasts, to collab and mix and mash podcasts. So any other podcasters out there, hit me up. Let's connect.
For sure. Y'all tap in. Miss Alexcia Plummer.
Yes. That's me.
Yeah.
Question of the day.
Oh, what's your favorite episode of 1409?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I don't want to be like, oh, well, you just listened to the last episode, because I was very interested in Options Bay because I love the title, but I will have to give it to Work Hard, Travel Well, Kim Hawk, because again, I love to travel. I like her mission. So I even like the title, Work Hard, Travel Well. And I think that's just me. I do like to work hard. I love to travel well at that, right? And she dropped some amazing gems. I was looking at her website earlier, talking about some vacations and even how to score points on being able to travel. That's probably my favorite episode. Also because y'all were talking about Dubai, and I had to like represent for Dubai, put a little face on Dubai so you won't, or your listeners won't be turned away. Because that's definitely where my other part of my heart is. So
Which ventricle?
The left one. I don't even know what that means, but yeah. So if that's the one, because like with the right one may go pump blood into, I don't know how it works, but like, yeah, the left ventricle. How about that?
All right. What's up with that question of the day, Mr. GualaMeetsWorld?
The question of today is, if you were handed an envelope with the date and time that you were supposed to die, would you open it?
Why not?
I'm not doing it.
I would. Why not?
I'm not.
Why not? I would, because I'm gonna die anyway. I don't think I'm afraid of death. Why not? At least I'll know when. I wish I knew how, so I could like brace myself, maybe go get some therapy or something. But like, I'm not afraid of death, so I don't want to say that I'm excited about death or like what's to come after, but whatever, I gotta die anyway. So let me know when. Let's get it. Let me live my best life, because I surely will.
Yeah, I'd be out here trying to prevent the death. If I found out the date and time, I'd be out here trying to prevent it at that date and
time. Because he said the date and time. So you don't know, like, even if you were to stay at your house in your bed, you're still going to die. So it doesn't matter if you can't prevent it. Something's gonna happen.
I guess.
One of my favorite shows. I watch it. It's called Dead Like Me. If you have Amazon Prime, it's about people who die and then like you see them after they've died. It's not scary, but it's like a different perspective on death. And it's just like, whatever, like, I don't know. I'm not afraid. But they have like these little gremlins that help situations help people to die, if you will. So they are the Grim Reaper. Yeah, that's what they are. They are the Grim Reapers. But they're like these little minions that like set up the scene for like the person to slip on the banana to like, I don't know, drown in the cup of soda, like just something crazy, right? So if it's gonna happen, if you know the date anyway, it's going to happen. Might as well just embrace it. Live your best life.
For sure. I feel what you're saying. What you got, Guala? What you got on that, Guala?
I don't know, man. I think I wouldn't open it.
No,
I don't think I would. I mean, I ain't afraid of death, either.
mm-hmm.
But I think more so, what's intriguing about death is like the how. You know. But with me, I said I wouldn't because when my dad died, I went through like I knew what was happening. I don't want to say he knew like the exact date and time, but like he knew like, you know, he was like fading or passing away. And so like I saw him disconnect himself with like everything. He had to like disconnect himself spiritually from us. And so like I don't want to know the date and time. I just want to live life so people can have the best experience with me. Because I feel like when you're preparing for it, you know, you're going to kind of like distance yourself. So I just want to give people the best experience while they still got me.
I got you.
Oh, really? Huh?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, what you gonna say? Because
I guess just like my personality, I have a happy demeanor. Just if I know something is wrong, I try to like still protect other people's feelings. So if I got an envelope today in the mail, I don't think I would tell my mama or my family or whomever. I would just definitely like leave work and just be like, ma, cousin, sister, wherever. I don't have any sister, but friend. I quit my job and I just want to spend some time with you. How about that? And of course, I'm a hustler, so I would work it out, but it would just let me know. Like, I wouldn't want, if I had the option of knowing that I had this weekend until this weekend, you know, I would definitely just fly home instead of, oh, well, tomorrow I just drop dead, you know? I don't know. But that's just my personality. Like, I would definitely try to comfort without needing to comfort. So they wouldn't know that I'm about to die, because that would be a lot to have to process.
Yeah, hypothetically, if I did know, I'd be trying to link up with everybody that I would want to link up with before I make my departure. But in reality, I don't want to know the date and time. I just rather.
Y'all supposed to be doing that anyway. Y'all supposed to be linking up with people while you living.
You know, that's so true.
It's gonna be too late. No, I'm just joking.
But that's true. But I guess like I guess like what I was saying with my job, like if I quit my job knowing that this weekend I'm going on to Glory, forget this house. I don't need to pay rent, you know, let's ball out because it is what it is. But like, if I don't know that I'm gonna drop dead this weekend, then I need to prepare to be able to pay my rent and my lifestyle. So,
All right, so we got question of the day out of the way. So now we get into that this or that.
Here they come, yo. Here they come. Here they come, yo. Here they come. Here they come. This or that. 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 This or that.
okay.
So audio podcast or video podcast?
Ooh, okay. So I love video podcast, and unfortunately, like, I was supposed to link up, and no, I'm making excuses. Video podcasts, period. One day soon, AMPsConnected podcast will be like 1409 podcast and be a video podcast, because I like being able to interact or see the interactions. I love being able to see the facial expressions. And it's not like I can't also be an audio podcast. So all of the podcasts I listen, nope, except for one, and that's the Read podcast. All the podcasts minus the Read are both audio and video. So, but my preference would be video, just so I can see facial expressions and the interaction, like even the host, between the host interactions.
Yeah, we do both, but yeah, I prefer the video, just off of you can see people's facial expressions, their body language, and things of that nature. If you're just doing audio, like even if we just publish an audio, we use Zoom. Even before we did video podcasts, we use Zoom and just publish the audio. But some people just do straight audio in the studio, whatever. But yeah, I prefer video podcasts because you can really see what's going on. You might miss something that people are laughing at if you're not watching.
Yeah, exactly. So
I say video. Speaking of video, am I frozen? My video is frozen.
I see like a Q code.
Yeah, all I see is a QR code on your shit.
Oh man, I'm frozen on my screen.
It's like your video is off. It's this QR code. I don't know what's going on with that, but we can hear you though. So
okay,
you just audio.
Clear.
Well, that's not my favorite podcast. It's video. You get the best of both worlds, you know.
We got half of your team video, but it's still good.
Oh yeah. So with the video, you can see them and hear them. So you getting audio and video at the same time. Honestly.
Yeah, that's why I like. I do my podcast via Zoom, but yeah, I just haven't, I guess, gotten the confidence to go StreamYard or do like a live podcast. But I do like this idea to do on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and then also have audio.
YouTube, Twitter, Facebook at the same damn time.
What's up, 1409 podcast?
At the same damn time. Okay, so let's see what you said. I'm trying to think of some stuff you said earlier. And that, okay, you like live band or studio recording?
Ooh, so I love live music all day. Even if I'm not really a concert person, but give me like intimate lounge, jazz band, quartet any day, and I am all for it. So definitely live music. Cannot wait. Please, COVID. But I got my scheduled COVID shot, my first one, for next month. So hopefully soon we will have more live shows.
You took the Pfizer shot?
No, I will be taking, this one is the Moderna. Yeah. So Lord be with me, but
I ain't doing it unless
no.
yeah.
I want to believe science and I want to be able to travel. Most like importantly, sorry, but I really want to be able to travel and I don't want that to be a hindrance to my traveling. So
I feel you. Maybe, hopefully, they got the vaccine cards for low, and I give me a vaccine card
really?
if I need to.
Oh no! Say not the black market.
Vaccine. Let me get the back. Let me get
Say
one of
not
the
the
vaccine
black
cards.
market vaccine cards. Oh my.
I'm gonna put that
You got
lockdown
to
on.
get it how you live.
Ah.
Go and write that on there. Just inject that thing into the sink. Don't inject it in me.
Oh wow.
I don't want.
Well then. I don't know. I just feel like again, I'm gonna die one day. I want to be able to see my grandma and I know she's gonna pass along one day as well, but I'm trying to do what's right. Why not? So, and that's also to say I have this past year was the first time I had ever taken the flu vaccine. I never took the flu vaccine just because I'm a pretty healthy person. So I was feeling the same about this vaccine, but if it's recommended that I take it, I'm gonna take it.
Really?
Yeah.
First time for everything, I guess.
Yeah. And I have like one of my best friends, she's a nurse. Uh she took she took the vaccine a couple months ago. So I just have to trust and believe. So
All right. Well, feel free to plug any business ventures or creative. Plug anything that you would like to plug right now, or anything you haven't plugged that we missed. Feel free to plug it in at this moment.
okay. Yeah, so I am your newest, most favorite Indiana notary public. So if you need a document notarized here in Indiana, hit me up. April 30th is International Jazz Day. So my band here in Lafayette, Indiana, we will be at the Lafayette Art Museum live streaming on Facebook. So you can look us up on the Velocity District on Facebook, on Instagram, and you'll be able to see that live stream or go to the Lafayette Art Museum Facebook page, and they'll have a link to our live stream on April 30th. You can check out my website, www.ampsconnected.com, or hit me up on Instagram at AMPsConnected. Or I see that you have this like so sophisticated banner here at Whitney Houston Fan or at AMPsConnected. Those are my two Instagram pages. Besides that, you can email me info.ampsconnected@gmail.com to connect with me or to connect with another guest artist who have been on my show. Or again, if you want to be a guest artist, info.ampsconnected@gmail.com. So that is where you can see me. That's how you can connect with me.
Already. All right. Love it. We definitely gonna be staying connected. We hope to be on Amps Connected real soon.
Yes.
Like maybe even tomorrow. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? But yeah, you can find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and or all that. Download the app on your Fire Stick or Roku TV, the Always Press Record TV app on your Fire Stick or Roku. As you download the app, you can find our video episodes there. The hell? What's going on here? Okay, yeah. You can find our video episodes on Always Press Record TV on your Fire Stick or Roku, and also, yeah, that's pretty much Nobody Grinds Like Us Network. Download that app as well. And we got a comment from Ken Turner. He said Alexcia is super dope. Whoever that guy is.
Thank you, Ken Turner. KT.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And 1409 podcast, KT and GualaMeetsWorld, y'all are super dope as well. So I appreciate y'all for having me here.
We appreciate you letting us have you.
Yes.
Yeah. Follow all listeners out there. You can follow us on Instagram at 1409 Podcast, Twitter 1409 Podcast. Subscribe to the YouTube channel at 1409 Podcast. And you can follow me on Instagram at 843 Ambassador.
Hey, man, make sure y'all check out the website, 1409podcast.com. You know, you can follow me, your boy GualaMeetsWorld, on IG at GualaMeetsWorld.
Really? Yeah, you already know. It's the 1409 Podcast. And we out.
Peace.